Hello, so as promised, I wanted to come back and give you a overview of the socks after I had washed them, which I did. And so I did reach out to the company for a free sample in exchange for an honest review. So to keep it honest, I just like to use it and do things with it and then tell you how it went. So um, the instructions, like I said in my first overview video, were a little bit unclear on just exactly how to wash them. So it gave you an option for hand wash, it gave you an option for machine washing in that little mesh bag that I showed you in the first video. Of course, always detach the battery. You're not washing the battery. Take that off. Um, but you know what? I had that. I was like, I'm not hand washing these. I know I'm never going to hand wash them. I know myself. And then I started to put them in the little mesh bag to put them in the washing machine. And I was like, you know what? I also know myself and I'm going to lose this little mesh bag. So I did a real life scenario and I just tossed both of these into the washing machine with minimal detergent, a little bit of detergent. I did wash them by themselves on cold water, delicate, with just a little bit of laundry soap. And so I did that, and then instead of air dry or tumble drying them on um, cold air or like fluff mode, I did low heat. So we kind of went as abusive as I could in the doing it full force in the washing machine. I guess if I didn't wash it on hot, that would have been worse. But anyway, I did kind of go against the instructions here, and what happened was they still work beautifully. So you know, don't you should definitely follow the instructions as best you could, but I was just trying to be realistic with myself. Like, I know I'm not going to be hand washing these or trying to track down that mesh bag just for one pair of socks. And so I washed them as gently as I could and realistically as I could in the washing machine, and they were great. I popped them out. I let them cool all the way down from the dryer. It was low heat just to make sure I wasn't feeling residual heat in the socks from that. So they were definitely cold when I put them on. Put these back on, and I actually ended up getting so hot I had to turn them down and then eventually take them off. So anyway, they worked really beautifully. I did not notice any difference in the heating elements or in the feel of the sock after washing them. So except for that they felt like they'd just been washed, like they were clean. So anyway, overall, these held up really nicely to the washing machine, and I did go against the instructions. So like I said earlier, I did get a free sample of this in exchange for an honest review. So full disclosure, I am an Amazon associate. I do earn from qualifying purchases, but to keep it honest, I just like to try it out, tell you my experience with it, and hopefully that helps you decide if it's also for you.